Hello everybody and welcome to the Video Game Chronicles. Today I'm going to unbox the Nintendo Switch release of Mr. Gimmick, the limited edition collector's box. Now there is a Japanese release as well, and someone did an unboxing of that. I will have a link down below in the description box so that way you can check that one out. I might actually get that one in the near future. Now the design of this is supposed to look like the European release of the game, because the game was released on the NES/Famicom in both Europe and Japan in the 90s. It was supposed to get a US release, but unfortunately that was canceled. And nowadays, if you ever wanted an official copy of the NES/Famicom game, it will cost you lots of money, because nowadays it goes for ridiculous amounts of money. Especially the Japanese release, which can run you up to like in the thousands. It used to be like in the hundreds back in the day, but now it's like in the thousands. It was probably because they didn't produce as much. I really wish that would have actually happened, and I really wish they would have produced more. Now it's time to get to the unboxing of this. And it looks like a pretty nice box. And as you can see right there, it's a pretty nice looking box. That's the back cover, as you can see right there. And that's the other side. Here's the top. And look at that. And that's the bottom. Alright, so now let's get to it, shall we? Alright, let me get the scissor right here. Okay, let's get to it. Let's open this sucker. There, that should be easy now. Now, it's supposed to have a 2-disc soundtrack, I believe. But I saw the unboxing to the Japanese release, and it showed only 1 disc. So, I don't know. It's supposed to have the official soundtrack, but we'll see. Okay, that's what the box looks like. Yeah, I actually got this through Limited Run Games. And I think it's a... Oh, okay, pull this out. Okay, look at that. Look at... Oh, look at that. There we go. Alright. Okay, and that's what the box looks like. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Look at that. It looks, now this looks similar to the Japanese release. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You got Mr. Gimmick on the side. It was called Mr. Gimmick in Europe. It was called Gimmick in Japan. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Yeah, that's the... This is the sticking back right here. Okay. Let's... having to use scissors to get this out. Can I use my sticking finger now? No. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Like this. Alright, so now that we got the plastic cut open, it's time to open this box and see what's inside. Okay, it should be easy. Let's see if I can get it now. It might be a little hard because, of course, a little slippery. Okay, I got it. Of course, this box is cool, like I mentioned. And, of course, there is the plush right there, which is awesome. That is a pretty cool looking plush. Now I don't know if there's going to be a 2-disc soundtrack in this box, because this is where the contents are, because there's nothing else in the box. So we're going to set that right over there. And that is a pretty nice plush. Alright, so now let's open this sucker up. Okay, there's 2 sides. We're going to open this side right here. And as you can see, there's the contents. We're going to just slide everything out. So that way it'll be much easier. Okay, so there is a 2-disc soundtrack after all, because this says disc 2 on the thing. And I'm trying my best to get it in the shot for you guys. It says disc 2 right there. Alright, so we got a pin, as you can see right there. That looks pretty awesome. So there you go. And this is a keychain. It looks like an NES cartridge keychain of Mr. Gimmick, which is pretty cool. Alright, this is the game, of course. I've already opened it, by the way. It came in plastic, but that's okay. And this, of course, is a nicely designed NES cartridge. With, of course, you can't play this cartridge because, of course, if you look right there, there are notches right there, as you can see. And if you open this, you should be able to open it like this. It's going to be a little tricky. And I got it. And this has the other soundtrack CD, I believe. See, I only opened this off camera. That's all that I did. And, of course, it's so that way I could play it off camera. Because I'm going to do a walkthroughs and challenges on that game eventually. And as you can see, there's nothing right there. I can see right there that that's the soundtrack CD. This must be the other one. And yeah, it says disc 1, and it's actually much smaller than this too, which is quite surprising. I think it should have been a little bigger, but oh well. I wonder if it's going to be the same as the Japanese release and they just put it on the 2 discs. I have no idea. But that, of course, is the last disc. I showed you disc 2 already, so I had to show you disc 1. And it's in here. Alright, let's lock that back in. There you go. And now, for the game itself. Now, like I said, I already removed the packaging, so that way I could play it off camera. But everything else I left intact. And look at that. It's a flippable cover. Yeah, it's a 2-sided cover. Of course, if you want to switch it around, you can, because it has Mr. Gimmick right there. It's supposed to look like the European NES release. And of course, got the game right there. And that, of course, is the back on the side right there, just in case you wanted to know. Okay, and surprisingly enough, it came with an instructional manual, which is pretty cool. And I want to show that in the shot. Look at that. You get your own instructional manual, which Nintendo Switch games do not have. Every single time you get a Nintendo Switch game physically, you never come with the instructional manual. You never get one. Where this, you do get one, and that is pretty awesome. It's made to look like the original manual back when it was released in Europe. But with some exceptions, because it wasn't released in English. It was released in another language, so yeah, it got a European release, but it wasn't released in England, I don't think. It was released in other countries around Europe, and they weren't English-speaking people. So there you go. So now let's put everything back to where it was. Okay, so here's what you get. You get the game, of course, with the instructional manual, which is pretty cool. You get a pin. You get 2 soundtrack CDs. The other soundtrack is inside here. And you get 2 discs. I assume it has the same tracks as the 1 disc release that came out for Japanese audiences. And of course you got the keychain. And yes, cartridge keychain. And last but not least, you have the plush. So I'm going to put everything back now. And the box, of course, goes right in here. As you can see, I put it back. Put the plush right here. Yeah, I think the plush is the best part of this box set. Alright, now let's put everything back in its place. And of course, I'd like to thank you all for watching this unboxing of Mr. Gimmick, or Gimmick if you want to call it that. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch release of Mr. Gimmick, the limited edition box set. Or I could easily call it the Nintendo Switch release of Mr. Gimmick, the special edition collector's edition box set. Because that's how it's listed on the website through Limited Run Games. Because I actually got this through Limited Run. And I'm pretty happy with it. And like I said, I played the game off camera and had fun with it. So that's the reason why you didn't see the plastic packaging that was on the game originally. I wanted to take that out. I wanted to take that out before finishing this unboxing for you guys. So that's what I did, and I'll do walkthroughs and challenges on the game in the near future for you guys. And hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. So thank you all for watching this unboxing of the Nintendo Switch release of Mr. Gimmick, the limited edition box set that came out through Limited Run Games. And I think this is available on Target's website, I think. So you can get it at Target as well. But I don't know how long this is going to last. But of course, I at least have it. And I might get the Japanese release in the near future. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time for another Video Game Chronicles episode. Stay safe and stay awesome, and happy gaming. Oh, and by the way, this is the first episode of the Video Game Chronicles for 2024. So Happy New Year to you all. And hopefully 2024 will be a great year for you. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Happy New Year to you all. Stay safe and stay awesome, and happy gaming.